Hey y'all, welcome back to the Fire and Water Cooking Channel. I'm Darren, and today we're gonna do it. We're gonna smoke a whole chub of bologna. We're gonna put it on the Kamado Joe on the rotisserie. We're gonna smoke it up. No sous vide today. We're just gonna smoke this low and slow, get it nice and smoky and charred up, and we're gonna eat it. I'll be right back.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from fire and water.
All right, all this is going to be a lot easier than anybody thought. You can get these chubs. I got this at GFS, just the whole chub of bologna. You can probably get them at Costco and Sam's Club as well. But you just get the whole thing, and we're going to really do a real easy preparation. We're going to cut it out of here, take the whole rind off, and then we're going to cut it into a diamond pattern, season it up, and then we're going to put it on the Joetissierie and just let it slowly cook and rotate on there and get all smoky. We're not going to put any kind of mustard or anything on here. We're just going to use water. We're going to spray it down with water. I'm going to make not a barbecue rub, but I'm going to make it a little garlicky and sweet and citrusy. So I'm going to use the Fresh Jack's garlic herb seasoning and the citrus pepper. You can use any kind of rub you want. You can make this a barbecue rub. You can put just salt, pepper. You can use salt, pepper, garlic, whatever you want to do. I want to make mine a little savory today. So I'm going to go get my Joe started up, and then we'll get prepping this. I'll be back. All right, guys, time to get my Kamado Joe fired up. I got all my charcoal in the back here, so I got my separator in the charcoal basket because I want all my heat to be from the one side back there. I'm going to let this get hot. I'm going to get it going with my torch. I'm going to drop one big chunk of pecan in here once this gets going pretty good. And then we'll get it going. All right, I got my Kamado Joe ready to go. By the time I get this thing all ready, that'll be ready for the bologna to go on. I'm just going to go ahead, just get this out of the plastic real quick. This is fully cooked, so all we're really doing is getting some smoke to it, getting some color, and heating it up all the way through. And then once you do that, you can also fry it up if you want. You cut the slices up and then fry it up. Cut the slices up and then fry it up for a sandwich, or just cut a hunk off. I'm going to go ahead and just try to peel this off, see if I can do it with my fingers. There we go. Just going to cut it this way. I don't want to butcher this thing too bad, even though we're going to be cutting some marks into it. Put that there. That's what it looks like, naked. So really, like I said, we're just going to do a diamond pattern. I mean, you can kind of start from here and just go about 1/4 inch. Just kind of come around about an inch or so. Doesn't really matter how far apart they are. Just don't go too deep. You want to go about, like I said, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. You'll be fine. Just kind of go around the whole thing. Just don't cut yourself. This is a little slippery. I think I'm about done on this one. Once this have a piece. Once this starts to smoke and heat up, it's going to spread out. So one of the things I am going to do, I'm going to spray this with water. You can spray it with whatever you want. You can rub it down with mustard. I try not to use anything with oil in it, because oil will kind of keep the smoke from getting in there. And you want it, I know smoke doesn't penetrate too deep, but you want to get some of it in there. And you want these to open up. So that's it. A little bit of water. I take my garlic seasoning. Get it all around. Okay, I'm going to take my citrus pepper. Do the same thing. There we go. That's enough. All right, and once you're done seasoning it, stick your rotisserie rod through. Just make sure it goes all the way through. Try to go as straight as possible. And there you go. Make sure your tines are in. Get them in as far as you can go. Now, if you have to adjust it after it's on, you can do that as well. I'm hoping that I'm about right where it needs to go. If you see any spots, you can go ahead and put a little more seasoning on. Like I said, once this starts to heat up, they're going to expand, they're going to kind of open up. Then we can spritz it again and put a little bit more seasoning on. But let me get this on the Kamado Joe. Alright guys, I just want to show you how I put this on. I did have to adjust the tines a little bit. Just make sure you got it centered. I did put one good chunk of pecan wood in there after I got the fire going. You can see that's smoking up pretty good. And I really don't want this to get too far over 275. I'm not really looking to get really hot, so about 275 is it. Now what I did, guys, is I spritzed this like every 15 minutes or so, and it really doesn't take long. Once this thing gets heated through, I'll be done, but I spritzed it every 10-15 minutes and added a little bit more seasoning where I needed to, but spritzing it will help more smoke stick to it. So about maybe an hour at the most. Alright guys, it's done. It's ready to go. I'm going to cut me off a piece here so I can taste it. That didn't take long. It's warm all the way through. Got a nice crust on there. Smoky. Juicy. Just but I keep spritzing it. Made sure that smoke attached to it. Love the garlic and the pepper. That's some good stuff. You got to try this, guys. If you've never done it, you got to do it at least once. Tastes great. I'll do this again for sure. But it's a really hit at parties, from what I understand. So check it out. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Follow the Fire and Water Cooking Podcast. Try this at home. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Go to the Fire and Water Cooking Facebook page and group. Follow me there as well. I'll see you on the next Fire and Water Cooking video.